Basics of Chemistry, Chapter 12. Learning objectives of this chapter include list the difference between organic and inorganic chemistry, categorize and give examples of different substances for each of the different states of matter, solid, liquid, and gas. Summarize in your own words oxidation, reduction, reactions. Define the differences between pure substances and physical mixtures. Evaluate the differences among solutions, suspensions, and emulsions. Explain what pH is and how the pH scale works. Most cosmetology services depend on the use of chemicals. Studying the basics of chemistry means that you will have the knowledge you need to understand the products that you are using in the salon to give your clients the professional services they deserve. Recognize how the science of chemistry influences cosmetology. The science that deals with the composition, structures, properties of matter, and how matter changes under different conditions is chemistry. Organic chemistry is the study of substances that contain carbon. All living or formerly living things contain carbon. All hair color products, chemical texturizers, shampoos, conditioners, styling aids, nail enhancements, and skincare products are organic chemicals. Inorganic chemistry is the study of substances that do not contain the element carbon, but may contain the element hydrogen. Metals, minerals, glass, water, air, pure water, oxygen, hydrogen peroxide, hydroxide hair relaxers, titanium dioxide, and zinc oxide in sun protection creams are inorganic substances. Define matter. Matter is anything that occupies space, has physical, chemical properties, exists in the form of a solid, liquid, or gas. Elements is the simplest form of matter. It cannot be reduced without loss of identity. At least 98 naturally occurring, they are identified by a letter symbol. Atoms and molecules. Atoms are the basic unit of matter. Molecules are the chemical combination of two or more atoms. Oxidation is a chemical reaction that combines a substance with oxygen to produce an oxide. Example, wood turns into charcoal after it has burned. Oxidation reduction is also known as redox, a chemical reaction in which the oxidizing agent is reduced by losing oxygen and the reducing agent is oxidized by gaining oxygen. An oxidizing agent is a substance that releases oxygen. Hydrogen peroxide, an oxidizing agent, can be thought of as water with an extra atom of oxygen. Reducing agent is a substance that adds hydrogen to chemical compound or subtracts oxygen from the compound. Exothermic reaction and combustion. Exothermic reaction is a chemical reaction wherein heat is released. Combustion is a rapid oxidation of a substance accompanied by the production of heat and light. Pure substances and physical mixtures. Pure substances are distinct properties. Physical mixtures are elements combined physically. A solution is a blend of two or more liquids or a solid dissolved in a liquid. A solute is a dissolved substance in a solution. Solvent is a substance that dissolves another substance to form a solution with no change in chemical composition. Miscible liquids are mutually soluble. Immiscible liquids are not capable of being mixed, and a suspension is an unstable physical mixture of undissolved particles in a liquid. An emulsion is a mixture of two or more immiscible substances plus a special ingredient called an emulsifier. An emulsifier is an ingredient that brings two normally incompatible materials together and binds them to a uniform and fairly stable blend. Surfactants. Hydrophilic is a water-loving. Lipophilic is oil-loving. Surfactant joins water and oil. Oil and water emulsion, and water and oil emulsion. Common product ingredients: volatile alcohols, alkylamines, ammonia, glycerin, silicones, volatile organic compounds. Water and pH. In pure water, some of the water molecules naturally ionize with hydrogen ions and some into hydroxide ions. The pH scale measures those ions. The hydrogen ion, H+, is acidic. The hydroxide ion, OH-, is alkaline. Acids and alkalis. All acids owe their chemical reactivity to the hydrogen ion. Acids have a pH below 7.0. Alkalis owe their chemical relativity to the hydroxide ion. Alkalis have a pH above 7. They feel slippery and soapy on the skin. Sodium hydroxide, also known as lye, is used in chemical hair relaxers, callus softeners, and drain cleaners. Summary and review. The science that deals with the composition, structure, and properties of matter and how matter changes under different chemical conditions is called chemistry. Organic chemistry deals with all substances in which carbon is present, while inorganic chemistry deals with substances that do not contain carbon. Matter is anything that occupies space, has physical and chemical properties, and exists as a solid, a liquid, or a gas. Matter exists in the form of elements, compounds, and mixtures. Matter can be changed either physically or chemically. There are many benefits for the client who takes advantage of the various salon services that use chemical products. While the use of chemical products has great benefits, we must always remember they create a potential for damage or injury as well. As a professional cosmetologist, your ability to stay informed about new developments and products and how to use them effectively will safely and greatly impact your success.